Hi everyone, hope you're well, having a fantastic day. Now, this is a specific video training on how to present the business over the telephone, leading people to have a look at further information with a view to call them back 1 to 2 days later to see if they've got any questions and give them the opportunity to join our fantastic business and opportunity here with Oriflame. So, just to give you a little bit of an insight, this is 26 leads from paid from advertising online. And out of these 26 leads, I've actually presented the business to 6 people that I've got hold of. One of them's already joined. I just didn't record that one, so I do apologise. 2 never picked the phone up, so their number was dead, so I've dropped them an email. And 18 have had 2 voice messages and an email, as well as a text message of the email as well. And it's a really, really simple email. I'll show you a copy of it later. So I'm just going to go in now and you're going to hear 5 live recorded phone calls that hopefully can give you an insight into how simple it is to present the business. It's very simple. You're not training people. You're discovering about them, finding it about what it is exactly that they're looking for, giving them an overview of the company, a quick insight into what we're looking for them to do, like the 4 routes to market, and then leading them to look at further information and organizing a callback. So I hope this is of help, and these are the 5 calls that I've done, and what you will also get after the calls is you're going to get a series of callbacks as well. So enjoy this training, hope it's of help, and do you know what, listen to it again and again and again, and do you know, practice makes perfect. You've just got to pick up the phone and step out of your comfort zone if that's the case, and just go for it, because you know you're unable to say the wrong thing to the right person, and it's really important that you really kind of work the telephone so you get really, really good. So here you go.
Hello.
Hi, is that Karen?
It is, yeah.
Karen, it's Craig White calling. I'm just returning your call. You responded to some of our advertising online regarding the retail sales consultant roles in the health and beauty industry.
Yeah, but I was just thinking about it, and it involves Facebook. Does that mean that I have to, use my own contacts?
Okay, no. I mean, we operate in a different manner. I mean, Facebook's one of our routes to market out of 4. People tend to gravitate on to what they're most comfortable with, really. So we work through personal recommendation, typical home shopping, door-to-door catalogs, that respective, social media through Facebook. It's not really your own contacts. It's actually, we show you how to build a online shop which sits behind your Facebook as a closed group, and the only people that see that are people that are invited in, and we teach you how to build that from 0 to 1, 5, 10, even 15 to 20,000 members. And also typical old school, well, not so much old school, but party plan, where people, you've probably been to one yourself, been invited round to a product party, and people drink wine and snacks and buy products because they either love the product or they've drank too much wine. Yeah, we have four routes to market, Karen. What exactly is it that you're looking for?
Well, really, it's just working from home on the computer, but I wouldn't be happy with approaching my own personal contacts, so it'll do anything.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I mean, the nature of how we work on social media, we work with Facebook, and we teach people how to build a online group. Give you a bit of an insight. I think about 4 years ago, I think Facebook, this kind of part of Facebook really started to escalate globally, and I built a group from working with Facebook, and I actually did add some friends, my families and colleagues to the group, because that's what we do, I guess, in business. It's like my nephew's a plumber. I'd phone him. I wouldn't go in the yellow pages. But I only added probably in the region of 46 people that I knew, and in the following 7 weeks, the group went from 46, or it might have been 56, to 24,500 members. Obviously, I don't know 24,500 people. So, yeah, the nature of the business, it's just a social media structure and system, really. But yeah, I mean, we have a very unique opportunity. We we work in the health and beauty industry, and it's a global company, 51 years old, family-run business called Oriflame from Sweden. It's a 1.5 billion business. We operate in the health, beauty, and cosmetic industry. It's actually the number one direct beauty business in the UK, in Europe, and second globally. So it's a great business. Give you an insight: we sell a mascara every 3 seconds around the world, and our Novage skincare sets, are some of the very best in the market globally. So, yeah, online is a great opportunity. Our consultants get their own personal beauty stores. People work through other social media avenues where, I guess, Facebook professionals, we know what to do on social media. Some people use Instagram as well, I guess. But that's the way of the world, Karen, I guess, nowadays. Everyone's communicating, through social media. So is it something part-time you're after?
Yeah, it's part-time work, yeah.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
What is it you do at the moment?
I'm a healthcare assistant at the moment.
Okay, so something flexible and part-time.
With that, it's part-time and it's flexible hours. So
perfect.
I'm from the bank staff, so I am quite flexible, really.
Well, I mean, our business is quite unique. I mean, I've been in the industry for 18 years, and one of the things I like about it is you get the freedom and flexibility of being your own boss. Yet at the same time, you get the security and the support infrastructure, training and guidance of working with a global business, but also a local team. Whereabouts are you based? Are you in the Peterborough area?
I'm actually in South Weston.
Oh, okay. So am I.
Yeah.
I'm just off Loder Avenue in Pelham Close, so not a million miles away from you, I guess.
Right. I'm Tysdale, South Weston.
Oh yeah, I know the area. Yeah, brilliant. Okay.
Yeah.
So we do have a great opportunity. It certainly does give people the chance to work, online on their computer. A lot of people even work from their mobile phone. That's the flexibility of the business now. Have you come across the Oriflame brand before, Karen?
No, I haven't.
No. Do you know, a lot of people haven't, bizarrely, considering it's the number one in Europe and second worldwide. And the reason why is we operate very differently to most high street brands. We don't, chuck millions or billions at marketing and advertising and high street shops and stuff. We actually work direct to consumer, which allows us to save a lot of the traditional overheads, which makes our products much more affordable, and a lot of the money we make goes into the science of the products, to make sure they're sustainable, environmental friendly, vegan friendly, have you got a passion for beauty, cosmetics, and health?
Well, I wouldn't do a passion, but I definitely am very interested in beauty products. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we've got probably about 1,200 different products, from mascaras to skincare ranges and anything in between and around that kind of environment, really. I mean, our skincare, we have 5 skincare sets for the female audience, which are kind of marketed for different skin types, obviously age of skin and flexibility and stuff, and one for the male market that was launched in February, and it has actually won awards throughout Europe. So Oriflame was actually the first company globally to use plant stem cells in their skincare. Every other major brand then sort of followed suit. So the science behind our products is second to none. And the affordability is pretty fantastic, because it makes it accessible for everybody. So I guess the best thing to do, I can send you an email with a link to our business page and digital catalogue. You can have a good browse and do a little bit of research yourself. We are looking for people in the area, and we are looking for a certain kind of individual, someone that's self-motivated and got a little bit of ambition, Karen, because you do have that freedom of being your own boss. But at the same time, obviously I'm very local to you from a help and support infrastructure. And the more you do, as I said, we have personal recommendation, which is one route to market. That, as with every business worldwide, the biggest business growth for new customers worldwide is personal recommendation from any industry. So that's obviously huge for us too, just like every other company in the world. Then we have typical high quality paperback catalogues, where people get the opportunity to shop from the comfort of their own home. Again, still, even in this day and age, Karen, a massive, massive market. Then obviously Facebook got a really good step-by-step system. Give you an idea of how simple it is. About 4 years ago. How old's my little girl? 11. So 4 years ago, I had my 7-year-old, now 11-year-old daughter, nearly 11, doing some posting on my Facebook. So I was sat with her, obviously, at that age, but she was doing the work. And the reason I had her doing that is because I wanted to prove to the team that I look after and support that even a 7-year-old can make money online. She generated £610 worth of orders in 8 days at the age of 7.
Yeah.
So that shows you how simple it is. Bizarrely, what makes me laugh is when I showed her how to do it the first time, I went to show her how to do it again, Karen, and she went, "Daddy, you've showed me once." I'm like, okay. So that gives you an idea of the simplicity of it, and then obviously, typical party plan. I mean, how does that all sound to you, Karen?
Yeah, it sounds really good. I mean, if I give you my email and. The idea of having a store online would be really good.
Brilliant. So, well, let me send you this email. I've actually got your email, karen35green@yahoo.co.uk.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
I'll ping you an email in the next 5 minutes. It will come from me. My name's Craig White. I'll put the link on there, and then you can have a browse, do your research. And then what I'll do is I'll diarise to give you a call in a couple of days, and we can go from there, if that's okay.
Okay.
All right, lovely.
Yeah.
Well, nice talking to you. Have a fantastic evening, and I'll ping you that email shortly.
All right, lovely.
Thanks, Karen.
Thanks.
Bye.
Cheers. Bye. Hello.
Hello, it's Craig White speaking. I was just giving you a quick call. You responded to some advertising with regards to the part-time and full-time vacancies we have, Sally, at the Health Beauty Retail Sales Consultants.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I've just given you a quick call, really. Is it something part-time or full-time you're looking for, Sally?
It is full-time. I've just been offered a temporary job, but I am looking for something a bit more full-time. So.
Oh, okay, fantastic. And are you based in the Peterborough area?
I'm based just outside. I'm on the edge of Rutland, so on the A1.
Oh, okay, fantastic. So what attracted you to our role? Are you obviously in temporary employment at the moment? What brought you to us?
Just because I've had the sort of experience in hair and beauty already. Okay. Working as a receptionist, so I kind of like learning all about the products and trying to sell them to our customers.
Oh, fantastic! Brilliant. Is that something you've been doing recently, or is that something is that something you're doing now, or?
No, a couple of years ago. I've got mainly a background in childcare, but I actually took a break from that and became a receptionist in a hotel, in a hair and beauty salon. So.
Well, fantastic. Okay. Well, I appreciate you responding, and you're looking for something more full time. Is that career wise, or what's important to you?
I'm looking to change careers, so anything that gives me the opportunity to do that. Only because next year I realised I would have been in childcare for 20 years, and it kind of terrified me. That's the experience. When you're only turning 35, it's like, okay.
Well, you've done well to stay there for 20 years. It's very commendable.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Do you have children of your own, or has that stopped you?
That's completely stopped me. It's like, when you have a kid, I'm like, I'm not. It's fine. I just leave them at nursery.
Oh, lovely. I tend to leave mine at nursery sometimes, but not on purpose. No, I'm joking. Yeah. Okay. Well, look, I really do appreciate you dropping your CV in and stuff. It's we have a really unique opportunity. I mean, what I'd like to do, if it's okay with you, give you a quick overview of the company, so you've got a bit of an idea, and then send you an email. And you can have a look at our company website, do a little bit of your own research, and then I can give you a call in a couple of days or so. And if you suit us and we suit you, maybe we can meet up for a cup of coffee. I'm in Peterborough, so I'm not a million miles away. There'll be maybe in Stamford we can meet for a coffee or something, and very much go from there, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
So we are a global beauty, health and well-being company called Oriflame. Have you heard of Oriflame before, Sally?
I haven't, no.
Okay, not surprised. Bizarrely, Oriflame it's the #1 direct health and beauty company in Europe and second in the world to Clinique. but a lot of people haven't heard of the brand because of how we operate. We don't throw millions, billions even at marketing, overheads, rent rates, kind of high street outlets. But what we do have is a top quality brand. It's been trading now for 51 years. Actually, from a science perspective, without boring you too much, they're very much leading field in science. We were the first company globally to use plant stem cells in our skincare range.
Okay.
And everyone's kind of followed on from there. So it's a global brand, comes from Sweden, 1.5 billion euro business. Give you a bit of an idea, we sell a mascara every 3 seconds, and our skincare ranges are winning awards for being some of the very best in the market, if not the best.
Wow. Okay.
So really, really great business. We, I don't know, 1.5 billion euros, operate in 64 countries, originally from Sweden, Sally. So it comes with all the, I guess, the ethos you expect from Sweden: top quality products, environmental friendly. Obviously, in our industry, vegan friendly, which is really, really important. But everything the company do when they're working on the science of products, they always ask a couple of questions: is it environmental friendly? Is it sustainable? That's really important, I think, nowadays. So great company, great ethos, family-run business still, and we're looking for independent consultants to work with us part-time or full-time. It's very unique, and I'll send you the link to have a look at the website. But it's very unique. You have the freedom and flexibility of being your own boss. So you get that flexibility to work from home, but at the same time, you've also got the support infrastructure, training and guidance from this global brand and also our local team. So you kind of have the best of both worlds, which is for some people it's fantastic. So we are looking for a certain kind of person that's got that ambition, bit of get up and go, self-motivation, that sort of thing. I mean, how does that sound so far to you?
Yeah, it sounds really good.
Okay. So how our kind of independent consultants work, Sally, is the objective is there's 2 kind of areas in which you work in. One is finding, servicing and developing customers. Like any business, it's only as big as its customer base. So we have a very simple, duplicatable system that we will work with, guide and support you to learn and implement in 4 areas, really. And people gravitate to these 4 different routes to market. One is typical personal recommendation. Sure you're aware, personal recommendation is the biggest growth for new business across any industry worldwide. So that's really great. So we show you how to implement that. Secondly, we still have a really strong catalog home shopping model. People love to sit in the comfort of their own home and flick through a catalog. Still massive even in this day and age. Thirdly, we work through social media. So we actually teach people to build an online business through namely Facebook. Some people are very good on Instagram, but Facebook is more of a model that we operate with, and we work very closely with Facebook themselves. And then fourthly, the typical old school party plan, Sally, of when people invite friends around, they all have a glass of wine, something to eat, and they end up buying loads of products because either they like them or they've drunk too much wine. So, so there are our four routes to market. People gravitate to which is their preference, but our consultants are earning anything from £200 to £2,000 every 3 weeks, depending upon their own ambitions. Whether that's spare time, part time, or full time, and then. That's really it, really. And for those that really enjoy the business, we are looking to train up some team leaders to help us with recruitment, development, and support. So what's your initial thoughts? I mean, have you got any questions?
Not at the moment, no. If you send me through everything via email as well, I can have a good read through and I can have a good look at the website and things like that. So
perfect. Brilliant. Well, if you're happy with that, I will send you an email in the next 5 minutes, and then I'll diarise to give you a call in a couple of days. And then, as I said, Sally, if you suit us and we suit you, we'll go from there.
Yes, that's absolutely fine.
Fabulous. Hey, thank you very much for your time. Have a great evening, and I'll speak to you in a couple of days.
Okay, then. Thank you.
Thanks, Sally. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Nevin, please?
Yeah, you're speaking to Nevin.
Nevin, it's Craig White calling. I'm just giving you a quick call from Oriflame. You recently responded to some of our online advertising regarding the health, beauty, retail sales consultant roles. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. You?
Yeah, really well, Nevin. Thanks. The reason I was giving you a quick call was really just to kind of discover a little bit about what you're looking for, give you kind of an overview of the business, and obviously, if you suit us and we suit you, we can go from there. Are you okay to speak for a moment, Nevin?
Yeah, before we talk, I just want to let you know I'm at uni right now. I'm back in Peterborough up until from Thursday till the 28th of January. That's the only period of time I'm going to be able to work till.
Okay.
So I'm not sure if that's inconvenient for you or.
Well, we offer a lot of flexibility. I mean, do you live elsewhere then, Nevin, or?
I live in Birmingham.
And are you studying there then? Is that why you're in Birmingham?
Yeah, I'm at university here in Birmingham. Yeah.
Right. Okay. The reason I ask is our business is nationwide. And what we're looking for is individuals with a little bit of ambition, self-motivation, that kind of self-reliance to work under their own steam, Nevin, but also collectively as a team. So it does offer a lot of freedom and flexibility, whereas with all honesty, it doesn't matter what part of the country you're operating in. You've got the freedom and flexibility to work the hours that suit you, whether you're in Peterborough, whether you're in Birmingham. It's quite a unique opportunity, really. What are you studying at university?
I'm doing public relations.
Right. Okay. So I guess I'm gathering you're kind of back for the festive break, are you?
Yeah.
Okay. And how long have you been studying for?
This is my first year, so I moved here in September.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So how are you finding it? Good?
Great. Yeah. Honestly, I love it.
Good. So what is it exactly that are you looking for? Are you just looking for something sort of part-time, flexible around your studies? I mean, would you be interested in something that's more long-term or?
As for right now, because realistically, I finish in April, so when I come back to Peterborough, I've got 6 months off until next year to do it as many hours as I can.
Right. Okay.
So it's just up until April, I need it to be as flexible as it can be, just to fit around my work. And after that, I'll be fine working as many hours as I can.
Okay. Well, again, the business has that flexibility. I mean, I've been in the industry myself for, about 18 years. And I actually stumbled into the business, Nevin, just for a little bit of part-time money alongside a full-time role, just to kind of have a bit of lifestyle, And, it pleasantly surprised me, the simplicity. I mean, I'll give you a little bit of an overview of the company in a second, but for you, the flexibility we offer would be ideal. You can very much work in the pockets of time around your studies, around your commitments. When you are and do have more time, whether that be when you're in Birmingham or when you're back here in Peterborough, mate, you can just up the ante. One of the things is it's very different to a job. We're actually not looking for people with an employed mentality. We're looking for people with a bit of an entrepreneurial spirit, because you can very much work the hours that suit you. So, the harder you work, obviously, the more you put in, the more you get out, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Give you a quick overview of the business. The company's it's a Swedish brand, been trading for 51 years now. So it's actually the number one direct beauty and cosmetic company across Europe. It's a global business, operates in 64 countries, did over 1.5 billion euros turnover last year. So it's a massive business.
Nice.
The company's called Oriflame. It's still a family-run business. It comes with all of the ethos and the vibe that you'd expect from Sweden, high quality, environmental friendly, sustainable, etc., etc. So it's a really great business, and we operate in obviously the world's biggest industry in beauty and cosmetics. So how we work, and it suits men and women. I'll be honest, I'd say probably, let's say, 80% of our product range is aimed at the female audience. But I think people looking after themselves and taking care of their appearance is almost expected nowadays, right?
Yeah, of course.
So I think it's a real big brand for both men and ladies. So from your perspective, really simple. What we're looking for people to do, Nevin, is to find, service, and develop a customer base. So we have around about 1,000 top quality products. But the great thing is a lot of our products are leading the field in the industry from a science perspective. However, we come at a really affordable price level for basically individuals and normal people, right? So it's a great business. We operate in a few different ways. I mean, how does that sound to you so far? It sounds
like perfect, honestly.
Okay. So I'm guessing you're quite, obviously, I'm presuming you're in sort of your late teens, early 20s with regards to just studying.
19.
So you'll obviously be, very social media savvy, I'd envisage. So we operate in a couple of ways. We have our route to market, how we sell our products. So very quickly, Nevin, without going into too much detail, 4 routes to market we have. The first one is personal recommendation. As I'm sure you realize, the biggest growth in any company worldwide's new business is through personal recommendation.
Yeah.
It's just natural marketing. So that's a real great way where we share our products and people buy and have the benefit of the service we offer. The second way is door-to-door catalogs, massive in the UK and Europe, where people love to sit in the comfort of their own home, shop from the comfort of an armchair, I guess, and just flicking through a kind of a typical paper home shopping catalogue. Works really, really well. Massive market. Third way is online. We actually work. People are using Instagram, which I think is very much popular, but Facebook still. It's actually buying and selling on Facebook is probably bigger than eBay worldwide. It's just not monetized, so it's not measured.
Right.
But we show people how we work with Facebook, so we show people how to build an online business on their mobile phone. Now, we have people earning anything from £200 to £1,500 every 3 weeks.
Nice.
Part time. So great opportunity there.
So, am I selling the product for the company then? Is that what I'm trying to? Is that
You've got it? Yeah. So basically, you're an independent consultant. So you work the hours that suit you. And we basically have a very simple system in place that operates in 3 areas, and we will show you how to meet your ambition. So you could be, for example, my sister, she just wants to earn a couple £100 in her spare time every 3 weeks.
Right.
But then you've got some people that are more ambitious, Nevin, that need to make full-time £1,500 to £2,000 a month. So basically you're an independent consultant. It's not a job. So, from a perspective of, you creating, getting work experience and that entrepreneurial vibe and, being self-disciplined, so it's a great opportunity for you, to be honest.
Yeah, no, it fits in well with my uni course as well, so.
Yeah, good. And so with your uni course, how long's that for?
It's a 3 year. If I take a placement, it's a 4-year course.
Fantastic, brilliant. And is the placement during the 3 years or the end of the 3 years? Or?
Yeah, it would be second year, and then I go into placement. So in 2 years.
Fantastic, brilliant. Well, hey, look, I mean, this certainly offers the flexibility. I mean, as I said, being in the industry for many years, I've actually worked with quite a few people in similar scenarios to yourself that have, actually put themselves through university and come out with no debt because of the income they've been making with us.
That's what I'm trying to do,
I mean, a friend of mine, put herself through, did a medicinal chemistry, biology, I can't remember the correct degree, in Nottingham Trent. Literally came out debt-free by fitting this in and around. What I'm going to do, Nevin, what I'd like to do is I've got your email, nevinice17@gmail.com.
Yep.
I'm going to send you a link to a website to have a look at. It'll come from me. My name's Craig at craigwhite.com with my email address. I'm just going to send you a link to our website. I want you to just go and have a look at the opportunity and the product so you can get a perspective from the company and look at the professionalism. And then what I'll do, I'll give you a call back in 24 to 48 hours and we can go from there.
Yeah, that's fine. Just a quick question. Is there any initial cost that I have to pay or anything like that?
Okay, no. So and yes. So no as in our consultants register completely for free. So when you register as an independent consultant with the company and there's no cost there. One of the things the company have put into place is they've put in a starter kit. And this was actually something that was requested by us rather than from the company. So what they've got with the starter kit, they've put together a very quick overview. You get about £180 worth of products, like samples and full-size products, so you kind of get to see the quality, as well as 10 catalogues. Now, the investment for that's about £39.90 for basically almost a couple of hundred worth of products. The reason they've done it, and I'll give you a quick overview. The reason they've done it is there's no profit to them whatsoever. It's pulled right down to cost to make it affordable for a new person like yourself.
Right.
But what you do is within 5 days of registering, once you register, we then spend an hour with you online. We set up your online business, so you're marketing and you're starting to build your online business straight away. 5 days later, your starter kit turns up.
Right.
Now, my niece has just started working with us. She's 22. She lives in the Channel Islands. And in the last 11 weeks, she's generated £1,200 worth of business because of the catalogues and the samples that she got in her starter kit.
Oh, really?
You earn 35% profit.
Okay, yeah.
So they've put it in place because we know with them samples and with them catalogues, we show you how to immediately generate £200 to £500 worth of orders in your first kind of week to 2 week. Well, at that level, you're making a really good income. You're looking at £150 profit. So so it's very systemized. I mean, obviously, it's a 51-year-old reputable company. We're just looking for the right people, like you're looking for the right opportunity, Nevin, I guess.
Yeah, honestly.
Okay, so is that all right?
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah,
wicked. Mate, I'm guessing you're on Facebook as well, are you?
Yeah, just my name, Nevin Nice.
What I'm going to do, do you know, you've got an unusual name. So unlike me, mate, there's about 1 million Craig Whites online. Nevin Nice, Peterborough. Okay, I'm guessing. Yeah, you're the only one that's come up, mate.
Yeah, I am literally.
I've sent you a friend's request. What if you accept that? What I can also do is I'll add you into like this customer support group that we've got online, so you can just have a little bit of a nosy to kind of get a bit of a vibe of how we work on social media. And in the meantime, I'll drop you an email as well. Yeah. And then we'll speak in the next day or two, Nevin, if that's all right with you.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great talking to you, mate. It sounds like it'd be ideal for you, and you sound like you've got the right, enthusiastic attitude, and that's kind of what we're looking for, mate. Really. So let's have a chat either tomorrow or the day after. Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Cheers, Nevin.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello.
Hi, Fatima. It's Craig White again. How are you?
Yeah, good. Thank you. Yourself?
Yeah, really good. Are you a little bit more relaxed now?
I am.
Great. Hey, well, as I said, I was just giving you a call. I mean, you responded. I think you left your application through the one of the major job boards regarding the part or full-time health beauty retail sales consultant roles. Quite a mouthful there.
Yeah, that's right.
So yeah, it was just to kind of touch base with you, really, find out what it is that you're looking for, give you a bit of an overview of our company, and I guess then, Fatima, if you suit us and we suit you, we can kind of go from there. Really, does that sound okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
So what brings you to us then? Are you looking for something part-time, full-time, career change?
A bit of both, actually. I'm actually looking for something that's probably more part-time, but it's a big career change for me. I've worked most of my time either as a business analyst or a product manager, and I was my last job was as a product manager in financial services for 10 years, and at the beginning of this year I was made redundant.
Okay.
So I took a little bit of time off to do other things, and I think, I do need to work again, and I do want to go to work again, but I kind of want to achieve more of a kind of work-life balance.
Sounds good.
And I also want to do something that I guess an area, financial services is really well paid, etc. But I'd like to do something now, kind of given the opportunity, I think, after being redundant, to go into something that I'm kind of a product that I'm a little bit more passionate about, I guess, without sounding a bit corny. And so I saw that. I mean, I've got to be honest, my background isn't in health and beauty at all, but health and beauty and products, etc., are a big passion of mine that I spent loads of my time researching anyway. So I just thought it sounded, like a good opportunity to find out a little bit more about what it would entail.
Fantastic. I guess after kind of going in the financial services and being made redundant, it makes you, I guess, evaluate and maybe look for something that you can have that work-life balance, as you said, but also maybe have a little bit of freedom. And one of the things I've been in this industry for 18 years, and one of the things I've learned myself is that I think job security is only really secure when it's in your own hands.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, especially with the way the world's changing now. So, okay, I mean that sounds great. I mean, obviously you've got a lot of experience in your previous role, and I think the success and the experiences in what you've done before is certainly transferable into this field. And if you've got a passion for health, beauty, then that's an added bonus, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, we offer a real flexibility or flexible opportunity. What we're looking for is a certain kind of person, Fatima, that quite honestly has a the bit of self-motivation, bit of get up and go, a bit of ambition, really. And for the right person, you do have the unique opportunity to work with this global brand. I'll give you a quick overview of the brand in a second. It's a 51-year-old Swedish company called Oriflame. And I will send you an email with some details as well, so you can go and do your research. And yeah, so it's a global brand. So you have a unique opportunity where you very much got the best of both worlds. You've got the security and infrastructure and support to work with a global brand, yet at the same time you've got the freedom of being your own boss. So it's very attractive to a lot of people, but it does take a certain kind of person with that ambition and self-motivation, just being very honest. So yeah, it's a great opportunity, very flexible, and can very much be what you want it to be. We have a wide range of individuals, even couples that work with us, Fatima, that work whether they're working for something for that extra income top up, or whether they're looking for something with a more substantial part-time opportunity, or even people that fall in love with the products, the brand, and the opportunity, and have built a career out of it. So quick overview of the brand for you. It's a Swedish company, so it comes with all of the expectation of a Swedish brand, top quality, sustainable, environmental friendly. Our products in particular are vegan friendly. Obviously, in that beauty cosmetic industry is really important nowadays, but also very sustainable and invite everything they do. One of the first questions they ask is, from an environmental perspective, is it going to be good for the environment? Which is what you expect from Swedish businesses, really. So yeah, operates in 64 countries, does 1.5 billion euros worldwide. It's actually the number one company in Europe and second in the world only to Clinique. But bizarrely, a lot of people haven't heard of the brand. Have you come across Oriflame yourself?
Have I come across
Oriflame, the brand itself?
Oriflame?
Oriflame, yeah.
No, to be honest, I haven't.
That's fine.
I read quite a lot of magazines and stuff, but I have to admit I've never come across that brand.
Do you know, they're very different in how they operate. From a science perspective, Oriflame are very much ahead of the field. For example, without going into too much detail, they were the first company worldwide to use plant stem cells in their skincare products. Every other company then followed on from them. So it's a real global leading edge company. But one of the things they don't do is they don't spend millions, billions on marketing and brand awareness and high street outlets. How we work is direct to consumer. So what it enables them to do is put a lot of investment into the science of the products, but also price the products at a really affordable price. Now, they're top quality. They come out consumer research, at the top end of the scale, product-wise, quality-wise. But from a price point, they're right in the middle of the road. So it's really affordable for anybody, really. So yeah, great opportunity, and we basically work 4 routes to market. One, typical personal recommendation, as I'm sure you agree, is biggest business growth for any industry worldwide.
Yeah, absolutely.
Secondly, we have a very strong door-to-door catalogue opportunity still, even with the internet. Home shopping, online or offline, is obviously the biggest growing trend in retail worldwide. Bizarrely, catalogue home shopping is still very much huge across Europe, particularly in the UK, Ireland and Spain. So that's great. And then we also work through social media. Everyone's on Facebook nowadays, and Facebook, from a buying and selling perspective, actually has become bigger than eBay worldwide. So we work very closely with Facebook, and we show people how to build an online business. So that's great. Free routes to market are really popular. And then, I'm not sure if you've ever been involved in sort of Party Plan it's very big in the 70s, 80s and 90s. I'm not sure if you were in that era yourself, but the typical Party Plan where people invite you around for some wine and some snacks, and
I've been to other people's,
yeah. So that's one of our routes to market. Probably not as big as it used to be from a lifestyle perspective, although it's still a way people do like to do business as well. So there's 4 routes to market. There's full training and support, and it really is entirely up to you. How big you build it. Some people are happy, finding, servicing, and developing a customer base, Fatima. Other people really enjoy that aspect of it, And with the growth that we're having throughout the UK at the moment, we are looking to train up team leaders to help us with the recruitment development support of our network. So there is further opportunities there as well. I mean, how does that all sound to you?
No, it sounds good. I guess just to clarify in my head, so would the kind of sale of the product be through all three channels for somebody that was going into that opportunity, or would you be able to pick and choose basically what suited you best, or how would you expect your kind of employees to sell the product?
Well, yeah, again, you're spot on. So you have the flexibility. So it's very different to a job. You've actually you've got that complete freedom of running your own business, but the support infrastructure. So from a choice perspective, some people go down what their preference is. Some people do a little bit of everything. But I think you'll find people gravitate to what they prefer, which is great. And, as you said, like for yourself, you're looking for something that you're more passionate about. So, you'll gravitate to something that I guess that, is more in line with you and what you want to do.
Okay. And is it all commission based?
Yes. Yeah, it's all profit related. So our consultants, our profit varies from 20 to 35%, depending upon their ambitions. And the reason it varies is, some people we have a wide range of, consultants that, typically register with us because they love the products and they just want to get 20% off their own stuff, which is quite a big market. But those that are developing a regular, reliable income, are typically earning the 35% from finding service in the customers, so to speak. And then from a career perspective, again, depending upon your ambitions, there is increased opportunity, increased income, incentives, that sort of thing. It's a very incentive-driven business.
Okay. And what's the kind of average price of the product?
Oh, well, it varies. So let me look at our skincare sets. So we have 5 skincare sets for the female audience. Obviously, these skincare sets are really dependent upon skin type, age of the skin, etc. And you get a full skincare set, which includes 5 products for £79. Now, these products are very top market products, but because they're priced really well, because we don't have all the traditional middlemen. Some people are spending, for example, £100 to £150 on one of the products that's in our skincare set from another brand. So, for example, I have friends of mine that, a lady in Spain, for example, when she started shopping with us, she said, Craig, if these products are great, it's going to save me £250 every 2 to 3 months. She's fell in love with the product. She's saving a lot of money. So they really are priced well because we don't have all of the rents, rates and overheads of a traditional high street outlet. So that's good. So there's 5 for ladies. There's 1 skincare set for men that was launched in February this year, and it's won awards throughout Europe for being a real leading edge product. I guess men are even taking care of themselves nowadays, Fatima. So I think it's a great brand. I mean, health and beauty, biggest growth industry in the world, for obvious reasons, across any industry, and home shopping's the biggest trend in retail worldwide. So we kind of operate in both.
So it's not sold in any kind of retail shops or anything like that. It's purely online. Purely
through independent consultants building customer bases. We do have concept stores. So there's a concept store in Sweden, and there's another one somewhere else, but for the life of me, I can't remember the name of the city now. But yeah, there's only 2 concept stores, but really they're for brand awareness more than anything else.
So you wouldn't be able to sell it through, like, say, one of the risks kind of almost developing your own website. You wouldn't be able to do it that way. You could do it through Facebook or something like that, but not through kind of a website or.
Well, I mean, I'm going to send you a link to an affiliated website. So once you register as an independent consultant, you're given all of the tools, the systems, and the support infrastructure. And it is very much as you saying, right, this is what I want to achieve, or this is the hours I want to commit. And we work with you to either achieve what it is you need, or to fit the business around your life, or obviously get that balance that you're looking for. So, for example, give you a bit of an example. I've got a niece, quite a few, but one in particular, a young girl called Jasmine, lives in the Channel Islands, very busy, just wanted to earn a couple £100 every 3 weeks. And that's all she does. She's quite happy making a couple £100-ish, £200 to £250 every 3 weeks. Really spare time. And do you know what? All she does, give you a bit of an idea here, all she does is she gives catalogues and free samples to 30 friends, family and colleagues every 3 weeks, and her profit from that is between £200 and £250.
Right, okay.
And that's all she does. Then you have people that have, for example, a lady that's, she was a mobile hairdresser. She's been in this industry for a little while. She's been working with us for 6 months. She's very much focused on online through Facebook on a mobile phone in the pockets of time around her business and her family. And she's very ambitious, and she's making just shy of £2,000 every 3 weeks after 6-7 months. So, that's kind of one end of the scale to the other, really, Fatima. I'll give you a bit of an idea.
Okay.
So what I'd like to do, if it's okay with you, I'll send you an email. I'm based in Peterborough as well. And so I'll send you an email. You can have a bit of a nose around, do your research, and then I'll give you a call maybe in a day or two, and we could possibly meet up for a cup of coffee in a coffee shop somewhere, and really go from there.
Okay, that sounds fine. Let me give me a bit of time to, like you said, to research the product.
Yeah.
And maybe if you do give me a call in maybe a couple of days, because I've just got a couple of bits to do. So at least give me a kind of 1 or 2 days just so I've got time to have a look.
Yeah, no, perfect.
I mean,
yeah, that's great. I mean, I'm out in Spain at the moment, just on business out here.
Okay, lucky you.
Yeah, it's very much warmer. I left yesterday, but Peterborough, it's 5 degrees when I left. It's 22 here today, so it's much nicer.
Wow, yeah,
but then I fly back Thursday night. So yeah, I'll give you a call in a couple of days, and then we'll go from there. So I'm going to send you a link. It's going to take you to the business page. On that business page, it's got an abundance of information, frequently asked questions. It's Oriflame's main website. You'll also have a link to the current catalogue. So we have typically between 1,200 to 1,300 different products from, like for example, we sell a mascara globally every 3 seconds. It's one of our biggest selling products. We've kind of got everything. The skincare is like a hero product, it's real high end, as I said. So I'll have a good look, and then I'll speak to you in a couple of days.
I will do. Brilliant. Just another quick question, because I'm just thinking of reading about. So, I'm kind of thinking what you're able to do, what you're able to do. Could you do something as simple as leaving your cards and advertising products in like hairdressing shops if you wanted to? Because I've kind of got, for example, there's ones that I've been going to for years. If I wanted to, could you do it that way, or is it, is there kind of certain ones that you should be able to, or you're not able to sell via?
No, not at all. For example, you can very much. I mean, obviously, you get your real top quality paper catalogues. So we have a lady that here in Spain, coincidentally, that she's a hairdresser herself. She knows a lot of beauty salons. She's been here for years. So every beginning of every 3-week campaign, she takes a catalogue with associated business cards, and she leaves them in all of these areas where there's a footfall of customers sitting, and she generates a lot of business from that. So yeah, there's opportunities there. Facebook is pretty mind blowing how simple it is. So yeah, personal recommendation. There's a great opportunity, and we're looking for key people in Peterborough. We're looking to recruit across the UK and Ireland 10,000 consultants in the next 18 to 24 months to deal with demand.
Right.
So it's a real good opportunity.
Okay, cool. I'll have a look at the website.
Lovely. Well, thank you very much for your time. Have a great, relaxing evening. I'll get the website to you in the next 5 minutes, and then we'll talk in a couple of days.
Okay, cheers.
Thanks, Fatima. Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, so here's some images of the emails I've sent, really, really basic. And here comes the callbacks to some of these leads and some others. You'll see I've left some messages and just real phone calls. So hopefully if it's of assistance in some way, shape or form. Enjoy.
Hello?
Hi, is that Karen?
It is, yeah.
Karen, it's Craig White. I spoke to you a couple of days ago just regarding the Oriflame opportunity. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. I did email you actually to say that I'm not going to be interested.
Oh, okay. I apologise. I've not received anything. Oh, okay. Did you have a look at the website?
Right. Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Oh, okay. What
It's
was
just not for me.
I thought it was something that you was quite interested in. What was the change of heart?
No, so I'm not interested.
Okay, right, no worries, just curious. All right, well, look, I wish you a great weekend. Have a great Christmas and New Year. And if circumstances change, Karen, please feel free to give us a call.
Welcome to the O2 messaging service. The person you are calling is unable to take your call. Please leave your message after the tone. To re-record your message, key hash at any time.
Hi Fatima, it's Craig from Oriflame. Hope you're well. Thought I'd give you a try. I know it's Friday evening. Give us a call on 07870 576 849. I am available over the weekend. Busy time of year for us, so keeping busy. So if you do want to get in touch with me over the weekend, that'd be fantastic. I'll speak to you soon. Cheers, Fatima. Bye.
Hello, I'm sorry, but the person you've called is not available. Please leave your message after the tone. After you've finished your message, just hang up. Or to hear more options, please press 1.
Hi Renata, it's Craig White from Oriflame. Just giving you a quick call back as promised. I know it's Friday evening, but I thought I'd give you a quick try. I'm going to give me a call back on 07870 576 849. Be great to have a quick chat with you and discuss the possibilities of you joining the team. Have a great couple of days, and we are available all weekend if you want to give us a call over the weekend. Thank you.
Hello.
Hi Fatima. Hi, it's Craig White from Oriflame. How are you doing?
Yeah, good, thank you. You?
Yeah, really good, thanks. How's your week been? Good?
Yeah, it's been good. Sorry I didn't respond to your call yesterday. We were out for a bite to eat, so...
Anywhere nice?
Just in town in Peterborough, just at what's the one on the corner? Is it Prezzo?
Oh yeah, okay, in Calgary. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's all right.
All right, very nice. So have you got much planned this weekend, or?
Just doing a bit of Christmas shopping and stuff, really, trying to get a bit more organised. How was Spain? Was it good?
Oh, it was a fast-paced trip, but it was lovely because it was 22 degrees. So it's just it's just nice to have the warmth of the sun on you. You know, I think I was born for warmer climates, Fatima, for sure.
Yep, me too.
So it was a bit of a baptism of British weather when I came back, freezing.
Back to reality.
I know, but yeah, good trip, bit of business, and saw a couple of friends. But yeah, it was good. But not there again now for a few months. So
okay,
embracing the cold as best as I can.
Yeah, wrapping it warm.
So did you get a chance to have a look at the website? I know you're busy, so I just thought I'd.
I had a brief chance. I haven't spent as much time as I would have liked to. And the product looks really good, actually. I was reading about the product.
Mm-hmm.
I guess my big concern for myself is that, and I know it's what you put into it, but I guess I know it's all commission based, and I need to have some regular income coming in.
Yeah.
So I guess my thoughts were that, I've got a few job interviews and things coming up anyway, and some of them are part time. So I think for me, they're probably the best thing to do, because I think it would be a good thing to do around something else.
Yes.
But I can't kind of do something full time that's just commission based, and I know it kind of you can. It is what you put into it, but I've got bills to pay basically, so I kind of need something that's a bit more guaranteed, and then probably something like this, which is kind of health and beauty, is of interest to me. So kind of more of a kind of adding income to something I quite enjoy. But I was just kind of trying to work things out. I had a chat with my husband, and I just don't think I could do just a commission based on its own without anything else.
Yeah, of course. I understand how you feel, and I think in my experience, a lot of people, Fatima, they come from I guess the same kind of vibe. There's always that concern because we do have responsibilities, bills, etc. And
exactly,
I think speculative figure, about 85% of our network will work with us part time. And I guess a lot of the time, really, sometimes people just want a part-time income on top of what they want to do. But for those that, would like to have that freedom of being their own boss, I think most people work with us part-time, kind of develop a bit of momentum, get the confidence that, you know, actually this is regular and reliable. Because I mean, I've done it full time since April 2001. Haven't done anything else since. And there is a mindset and a concern of, you know, well, it is commission based, is it regular and reliable? And I guess, you know, seeing is believing. Once you're involved and you're doing it part time, you build that confidence yourself. I mean, I could tell you till I'm blue in the face that it is regular work, but you need to feel that yourself, you know.
I mean, I read a little bit. The kind of commission is just based on how much, you know, what order you place. I think it's like either 20% up to an amount, and then 30%. Yeah. And I was kind of trying to work out how many customers you would need. And I think, you know, like I said, it's a part-time income. You know, it could work, and I'm sure some people make a full-time living out of it. But you know, I guess without that kind of, it's a hard thing to go into when you've been guaranteed and you've been getting a good income as well.
Yeah, of course. I mean, obviously you're used to a professional income. And I think that level of income is certainly something you can build up to. I mean, we've got a very good system and structure in place. We have like a 90-day plan which can take people from zero to $1,000 income every 3 weeks. And this is all part-time. We base everything part-time because people work with us part-time, and they obviously have their own lifestyle, job, family, studying commitments, etc. So, yeah, I think there's certainly a system there. From a finding and developing customers, again, everyone's different because everyone's immediate need is different. Some people go out and really focus on creating like an immediate, you know, £500 to £1,000 income from their own kind of retailing efforts. The income most people are picking up is 35%. So they have it's almost tiered, Fatima. So if you do, get the figures right now, 0 to £117 worth of sales, you get 20% discount. Being honest, that's really aimed at people that just want to get discount on their own products. That's not really aimed at people that are, you know, looking to make a substantial part-time income. So that's really in the marketplace to attract people to register, I guess, as a VIP customer, really. They can get 20% off their own goods as and when they want. From 117 to 649, it's 30%. So again, that's quite a common place for some people to be. But most people that are, you know, following a system and giving it, you know, the dedication it needs, not, you know, full-time hours, but, you know, working in the time, people are picking up 35% commission on their own kind of retail sales. So that's quite common. I mean, my main responsibility is recruitment and support. You know, I lead and look after quite a large organisation. It's what I'm passionate about, helping other people. It's what I'm good at because I enjoy it, I guess. But I mean, I generate around about £1,000 worth of sales myself, with all honesty, without fluttering an eyelid. It's not rocket science. It's very simple to do once you know what you're doing. And then, you know, again, depending upon your ambitions, you know, there's an opportunity to build something really, really substantial. I mean, the business and their compensation plan, it's all carrot, no stick. So, you know, you haven't got a boss kind of, you know, on you setting your targets. You get the ability to set them yourselves. But what you do have is myself and the company and a team kind of working side by side with you to kind of help and support you.
And how do you get your kind of samples and stock in the first place? Is there, I guess, it's an initial outlay as well, is there?
Well, yeah, I mean, you don't have to. You can register completely free. But what we do advise once somebody's up and running is they've brought together, and this was a pack that it was actually us as the network that asked them to put together. So you basically get like a mega starter pack. In there you get, I'm trying to remember the volume now, about 300, my brain's gone. Let me just open it up because my brain has just gone completely. So you get like some sample packs. Let me just open this so I can see. So you get around about £200 worth of products. And in there you're getting loads of full-size products, loads of samples, catalogues, etc. Basically everything you need to get off to a good start. The investment for that's $66.95. So what the company have done is they've reduced that right down to, you know, cost. So there's no profit. It's literally put in place to help a new consultant get off to a successful start. So what we tend to do, give you a bit of an overview. People make that investment once they're registered. Then we start working with you. That's going to take about 5 days to be delivered to you. once that in that time period of 5 days, we start working with you to set up your online business and showing you the ropes to build a business through social media.
Yeah.
And then obviously once that arrives, I'm not sure if I was telling you what my niece does in Jersey.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
So basically, she used them samples and catalogues to go out there and generate orders. Because really, I mean, I've got a business that I look after in Spain, and there was a guy out there who's been with Oriflame for years, and he's a Spanish guy, and he said to me, Craig, we basically, the population of the world are buying our product range. All we're doing is sharing with them, more often than not, a better scientific product for a better price. And people get to choose. I mean, as a lady, you've got your own preferences. So to change from one to another is quite a big thing when you're used to...
It is a big thing, absolutely, especially when it's not a well-known brand.
Yes.
Or when I say well-known brand, in terms of kind of, marketing and stuff.
Yeah, for sure. And I think, that's really, really important to be aware of. So this is where the samples can come in use. Certainly with our skincare sets, like the Nivage. But one of the things that I've found is once people have used them, the samples, they're very much all in. I mean, we do offer a 30-day no quibble money back guarantee. So we've had a lot of customers that might be a little bit apprehensive, and we said, look, invest in the kit. If in 30 days you're not happy with it, we'll completely refund your investment. Not one person has had a negative thought or vibe well, to be honest, on any of the products. It's quite amazing. Really. So I mean, there is an opportunity there. I think for yourself, to maybe get up and running and find your feet. It's something that obviously you're passionate about, health and beauty. And then you will find. I mean, we'll work with you around your lifestyle at the moment, and obviously when you get your part-time job, we can work with you to build this up in your own time frames to kind of hit where you want to be. I mean, what kind of income, if you don't mind me kind of asking and being straight to the point, would you need regularly to be able to do something like this as your only kind of source of income?
Well, I'm not expecting this income, but just as an example of financial service, I was working 4 days a week for 35,000. So obviously, I don't expect to get this from this. If I was talking about my own living expenses, I could probably manage, on 1,500 a month, comfortably, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like even a part-time job. So I'm looking at something that's I'm going to earn at least 1,500, which isn't a lot, which isn't a high income. But I guess it's that mindset, because I was coming from quite a high income and I was working 4 days a week.
Yeah.
It's quite kind of difficult. But I think what I'm good, because I've got a couple of full-time jobs. Ideally, I like to work part-time, but I've applied for a couple of full-time jobs that I thought I might be interested in, and a couple of part-time jobs. So I think what I want to do is to see what happens, what the outcome of that is. And I think if I then get the part-time job, I would probably be interested in doing that, and building up kind of in my part, because I'd have some spare time. I think if I was to get a full-time job, one of them being in London, then I know that I'm not going to have any time at all spare to do something like this. So I think for me, the best thing to do is to see what the outcome of these interviews or these applications. So I've got a couple of interviews lined up and a couple of applications I'll send. And probably in January, then to make a decision on, because I know that I will need to get a part-time job still. So I think I just want to see, because if I get, this full-time job in London, or I decide to take that, if they want me, then then I know that I won't have any spare time.
Yeah.
Because that's just going to be too much travelling and stuff. But however, my preference is still to get the part-time job. And if that's the case, then I can build that without the pressure on me, if that makes sense, without the pressure of knowing that I've got to earn a certain amount of income, because I think that will stress me out. I think if that's all I'm doing.
Yeah, no, for sure. No, I completely appreciate that. I mean, obviously, kind of let's go with the flow with where you are, and obviously your interviews and stuff. I mean, what we could do, maybe even before Christmas, if it suits your diary, meet up for a cup of coffee. I'll bring some samples for you to try for yourself.
Okay.
And then you can try the skincare, and you can get a bit of a vibe.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I'd be happy to do that. Like I said, I'll probably be one of these people that use quite an expensive skincare range. So, it's really important to me. So I guess something like that to see the products, kind of believe in them a little bit more, considering I've not heard of them before, would probably be quite important for me to get passionate about, if it makes sense, because I spend quite a lot on skincare.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'd be willing to do that kind of maybe the week before Christmas.
Well, let's do that then. Can I ask you to do something for me? Can you have a look on the website?
Yeah.
Go type in Novage, Novage. There's 5 skincare sets for women. Could you just go and have a look and then come back to me on which one you think would be appropriate for you? Because they're all different depending on skin type, skin age, etc. If you could just let me know that. I'll send you a link on by email, so it's easy for you actually.
Okay.
And then just have a look, and then just email me back which one would be your preference, and I'll make sure that's the one I bring along.
Okay, lovely.
And then
I think that's probably a good way to go.
Yeah, and then we can meet up for a coffee. I can obviously give you some samples. You get to meet me, I get to meet you. Happy days. And then obviously it's food for thought for you. And I mean, one of the things to be aware of from an income perspective, to earn that kind of income of 35 grand a year is actually quite common in our business, but not immediately.
Okay.
It's something that we would build up. So being, realistic, and I'm an optimistic guy, but being realistic with obviously the expectations of how long it would take, you're looking at 6 to 12 months to go from 0 to 35 grand a year, or more. We're probably looking at between 6 to 12 months to build to 45. But again, that's very much dependent upon you. I'm there to work with, show, and from a network marketing opportunity, I can really work closely with you and support you to build something quite substantial. But again, that's got to match with your ambitions and obviously your commitments. But just to give you an idea, in the last 6 months, trying to think now, there's 7 people, 7 businesses, maybe more, but 7 that I can think of, that since May I've worked with to build incomes of in excess of 35 grand a year. All bar 2 of them are part-time.
Okay.
Full-time jobs. So it gives you a bit of an idea. But let's meet. Let me just look at my diary. Have you got your diary in front of you, or shall I email you some options and then we'll go from there?
If you email me some options with the link, and then I can either email you back or just text you on this number.
Fantastic. What I'm gonna do as well, I'm gonna drop you. You're on Facebook, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'm going to drop you a friends request on Facebook, and then what that'll allow me to do, if you're happy to add, I can then add you into one of our customer support groups, and also maybe one of our team members that's running a really effective group, so you can see how that works. Social media is taking people, a couple of hours a day on their mobile phone. Even some people are doing it on their commuting to and from work. So gives you a bit of an insight. So I'm sure your name's unusual, so I'm sure you won't be like me. There's a million Craig Whites. So I'll drop you an email, send you a friend's request, and then we'll go from there, Fatima.
Okay, brilliant. Okay, cheers, Craig.
Have a great day. Thanks for your time.
Okay, cheers. Bye.
Bye.
Hello?
Hi, Nevin, it's Craig. How you doing?
Oh, hi. Oh, you're right.
Yeah, I'm really good, mate. And you?
Good. Yeah, good, thank you.
Happy days. Are you all settled back into Peterborough?
Yeah, sort of. I've just got some stuff to bring back, but then, yes, mostly.
So are you just here for Christmas now, aren't you?
Yeah, but the thing is, I've got, such a long holiday, I need to bring pretty much everything back.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
How long are you off for then? When did you...
Basically, till February.
Okay.
Right, yeah.
Well, plenty of time. So look, mate, I'm sure you're busy, but have you had a chance to have a look at the website I sent you?
Yes, I looked at it and I talked to my parents about it. But the thing is, I think I've got another job that's actually fallen through.
Oh, okay.
So I take that over this. Not anything like that, really. Just that's easy for me at the moment.
Okay. No, that's understandable.
Yeah.
I mean, is it something that you'd be interested in kind of, doing a little bit part-time online?
Yeah, that's the thing. If and when I start that, obviously I have the money to invest into this.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that right now, I'm really struggling for money because my uni loan was really bad as well. So
yeah, of course.
So I want to be in a position where I can fully get myself into a routine where I can do this as well. Yeah. On the side, it's just fitting this in. It's just, if I do start, I'm not sure if I'm going to have if I can fit selling it in with my routine.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I mean? So I just want to be in a comfortable position where I know I'll do good at this if I do start it, because I don't want to start it and just have it there without making any income kind of thing. No.
Well, mate, I completely understand, and I think just for peace of mind, I would say 85% of our network throughout the UK, well, worldwide, but specifically UK and Ireland that I work in, work with us part time. Building an online business on social media, you're looking at 2 to 3 hours a day. And do you know what, mate? The bottom line, what people are doing is they're exchanging their surfing time, because most people are spending 2 hours a day on social media.
Yeah, I am.
All people are doing is, instead of just looking at other people's crap, excuse my language, they're literally they're turning that surfing time into making money. That's just the difference. So I think you can register. You register to become a consultant, Nevin, which costs you nothing. Once you're registered,
I'll definitely do that. Yeah.
Once you're registered, we recommend you make that investment. Now, Go on. Sorry, go on.
No, I was going to say I'll register now then, and then just make the investment when I feel comfortable. If you get what I mean?
Yeah, let me ask you a question. I mean, if we registered you, say we registered you this weekend, what's the other job that you're looking at?
It's with McDonald's. So my friend got me a job at McDonald's for it's a cleaning job or something, but it pays nice salary. Okay. And I can work till I'm here, and then just quit the job then.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, one of the things, that you could do, and, just being, very honest and direct with you for your time, if you're going to register, what we can do, if you're willing to commit to follow a system, be coachable, and let me guide you, a couple of hours a day on social media from your phone or your laptop or whatever, in and around, and it's pockets of time, mate. People are doing like half an hour in the morning while they're having breakfast. People are doing another half an hour while they're getting the bus or on the train to work or whatever. And then, maybe, being responsive throughout the day in moments, and then, maybe an hour in the evening, about 9 o'clock onwards, right, is the best time for social media. So people fit it in. If you're willing to be kind of committed to, do it properly, you'll probably find that within your first week, I mean, give you an idea, my niece, she's 22, she made £90 so she registered at 12 o'clock on the Sunday, lunchtime. By 10:30, she'd made £90 profit.
Oh, right, okay.
Because but she's very social. She's in that. You're a young guy as well, right? So you're going to have that social interaction. So I'd expect you'd get good results too. Again, following the system. So what she then did is once she got that profit, she put that profit into investing in the kit, which then enabled her to grow her income even more. So if you're willing to commit to do that, then mate, I'm happy to register. All I would then need is an hour of your time. Realistically on Monday now, because I'm rammed all weekend. Yeah,
Monday, to be honest, that's what I was going to say. So on Monday by 12 p.m, I've got an assignment to be handed in.
Yeah, okay.
So after that, I can pretty much do it, because Tuesday I'm driving to Birmingham to Wednesday. So I'm busy on Tuesday, Wednesday, but Monday I'll have time,
Well, look, Nevin, let's get you registered. And what I can do is in that hour, basically on the phone, if you've got your laptop in front of you, I can talk you through setting your online business up. You'll be up and running within an hour. Then all you've got to do is follow a mate. It's like I'm not a cake baker, right? But it's like baking a cake. All you have to do is put the ingredients in, and the results come. It's not rocket science. So shall I give? Let's get you registered on Monday then, and then when we get you registered, we'll set your online shop up, and then you'll see for yourself. And do you know what, mate? If you follow a system, you'll get great results. There's no two ways about it.
And the thing is, I've just realised, after this assignment and put aside work, I'll have time to do this up until February.
Oh, mate, and the thing is, by the time you hit February, it'll be a walk in the park. All you'll be doing, and then when you go back to uni, you're just going to be carrying on, mate. And if you'd have told me, being really honest, if you'd have told me 5 years ago, people would be making 200 to 1,500 quid a month on their mobile phone, I'd have laughed, right? It's mind-blowing. But again, we've got a system, and it's very much, if you follow the system, it's a daily thing, because Facebook's quite brutal. You have to do it daily. But and that's just for like social reach and interaction and stuff. But if you follow the system, Nevin, you get results, mate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I understand that. So Monday.
All right. So Monday, you've got to have your assignment in by 12. So I'll give you a call.
So I'll definitely be up by then. Yeah.
I'll give you a call about 2 o'clock.
Yeah, that's perfect.
All right then, wicked, mate. Have a great weekend. I'll get you up. We'll look forward to getting you up and running on Monday.
Cheers.
Cheers, Nevin. Bye.
Bye.